Hey friends, it's time to do drill sound warm up. Your teacher's going to need to pick a drill sound leader. Drill sound leaders, remember you're going to say the letter name, the keyword, and the sound. And everybody else, when you see baby echo, you're going to repeat the drill sound leader. So let's begin. Go ahead, drill sound leader, take it away. B, bat, B. R, rat, J, jug, J. D, dog, D. U, up, I, itch, I. A, apple, O, octopus, E, ed, eh. Now we're going to do our control vowels. Remember, our control is when there is an R that comes right after the vowel. So drill sound leader, you can go ahead and begin. A-R, car, R. O-R, horn, or. E-R, her, I-R, bird, U-R, burn, Now we're going to do our vowel teams. I'm going to repeat them. You're going to, or I'm going to say them. You're going to repeat me. Great job, drill sound leader. A-I, bait, A. Your turn. A-I, bait, A. A-Y, play, A. A-Y, play, A. E-E, jeep, E. E-E, jeep, E. E-A, eat, E. E-A, eat, E. E-Y, key, E. E-Y, key, E. O-A, boat, O. O-A, boat, O. O-E, toe, O. O-E, toe, O. O-W, snow, O. O-W, snow, O. O-W, plow, ow. O-W, plow, ow. O-I, coin, oi. O-I, coin, oi. O-Y, boy, oi. O-Y, boy, oi. O-U, trout, ow. O-U, trout, ow. O-U, soup, ooh. O-U, soup, ooh. O-O, school, ooh. O-O, school, ooh. O-O, book, O-O, book, U-E, blue, ooh. U-E, blue, ooh. U-E, rescue, you. U-E, rescue, you. E-W, chew, ooh. E-W, chew, ooh. Great job. Now we're going to do some word play. Okay, who can read this word for us? Wait, before you do that, who can tell me how I even read this word? There's this big yellow card at the end of it, and I'm not sure how to read this. That's right, I read the base, then the suffix, right? So I read the base word first, and then the whole word, okay? So let's do this one together, then we'll call on people for the next one. Everybody, hands up, let's tap this one out. B, ing. Bring, and then the whole word is brings. Okay. Sorry, itchy nose. Someone read this one for us. Let's read it together. Ed. Shred becomes shreds. Read this one. Let's read it together. Et. Crept. Let's read this one. Oh, sorry, someone else read this one. Let's tap it out. It. Split. And this one. Let's read it together. App. Scrap. Good. Now we're getting into nonsense words. Nonsense words, guys, these are not real words. So you have to just tap out the sounds and read them just as they are, okay? They're not real words. Let's do these together, though, or at least the first one. Ready? Trimp. Who thinks they can read this nonsense word? Now let's see if we can read it all together. Ready? Opt. Shropped. Now let's read it all together. Squint. Somebody read this word. Let's read it together. Streck. Who thinks they can read this one? Now let's read it together. Brinch. Let's read this one together. Cranch. Let's do this one. Somebody read it for us first. Let's tap it. Slunk. Somebody read this one. Let's tap it. Thrist. Now, if you have your boards, you may get them out. If not, get something to write with. No worries. The first sound we're going to do is all. Everybody say all. Go ahead and write it. Give us a thumbs up. Or you're pointing to it. How do we spell all? A-L-L. Now we have ing. Everybody say ing. You're either pointing to it or writing it. And how do we spell it? I-N-G. Now we're going to spell am. Everybody say am. Go ahead and write it. Am is spelled A-M. Everybody say ya. Everybody write ya. Let's see how it's spelled. Ya is spelled Y. Last sound is eh. Everybody say eh. Write it. Let's see if you spelled it right. Eh is spelled E. Now we're going to do one word. Our word is crunch. Everybody say crunch. Tap it out. write it, give us a thumbs up. Crunch is C-R-U-N-C-H, crunch. Now we're going to do dictation. So if you had your boards out, go ahead and put them away. Everybody needs their dry erase board or a piece of paper. The first sound we're going to do is k. Everybody write k, and then give us a thumbs up. Let's see if you spelled k right. C-K-C-K. The next sound is zzz. Everybody say zzz. Go ahead and write it and give us a thumbs up. Z is spelled Z and S. Last sound is h. Everybody say h. Write it, give us a thumbs up. H is spelled H. Now we're going to do some words with our suffix S. So remember, you're going to tap out the base, write it, and then you're going to add your suffix S. So our first word is blinks. Everybody say blinks. The base is blink. Everybody tap that out, write it, mark it, and give us a thumbs up. Blinks is spelled B-L-I-N-K-S. You should have boxed your glued sound, put a brev above your I, underlined your base, and put your suffix S. The next word is the word drifts. Drifts. Everybody say drifts. The base is drift. Tap it out, mark it, write it, give us a thumbs up. Let's see if you spelled drifts right. D-R-I-F-T-S. I underlined my base, put a brev above my I, and circled my S. The next word is trucks. Trucks. Everybody say trucks. The base is truck. Go ahead and tap it out, write it, mark it, and give us a thumbs up. Let's see if you spelled trucks right. Trucks is spelled T-R-U-C-K-S. If you underlined your CK, that's fine. Put a brev above the U, underline your base, and circle your suffix S. Now our next word is chunks. Everybody say chunks. Your base is chunk. Go ahead and tap it out, write it, mark it, and give us a thumbs up. Let's see if everybody spelled chunks correctly. Chunks is spelled C-H-U-N-K-S. Chunks. I put a brev above the U, boxed my glued sound, underlined my base, and circled my suffix. Now we're going to do two trick words. The first trick word is should. Should. Say the letter names, write it, and give us a thumbs up. Let's see if you spelled should correctly. S-H-O-U-L-D, should. The next word is down, and even though it's a trick word, we now have the ow sound on our sheet, right? Plow, ow. So we could spell down by tapping it out. D, ow, n. Go ahead and write it, mark it, and give yourself a thumbs up. Down is spelled D-O-W-N. Okay, here's our sentence. Get some stamps now. If I have a bunch of stuff to mail, get some stamps now. Go ahead and write, get some stamps now, and give us a thumbs up. Let's check to see if your sentence looks like mine. Get some stamps now. Great job today, friends.